The Democratic Progressive Party acknowledges the necessity of periodic reform of the electoral legal framework in order to align the electoral process with the Constitution of the Republic of Zambia as amended, particularly with respect to electoral administration, nomination, procedures, and the overall integrity of the electoral process. However, the DPP submits that all electoral reforms must strictly comply with the Constitution of the Republic of Zambia, notably Article 45, 46, 47, and Article 229. Any statutory amendment that weakens electoral safeguards, excessively centralizes authority, or undermines voter confidence offends both the letter and the spirit of the Constitution of the Republic of Zambia. Thus, we submit as follows. Number one, adoption certificates for candidates. We would like to remind the Electoral Commission of Zambia that your mandate is clearly spelled in Article 229, and that limits you as Electoral Commission of Zambia to administer and manage elections, not to administer and manage political parties. That it's not the role of the Electoral Commission of Zambia to administer the internal processes of political parties. Yours is to administer national elections, manage national elections, and not administer the internal processes of political parties. Thus, we refuse, totally so, that the submission that the Electoral Commission of Zambia through this bill is making, that the adoption certificates for candidates sponsored by political parties must be signed by a Secretary General who is registered at the Registrar of Societies. ECZ is overstepping its mandate. That issue must be left to political parties. The former ruling party, Patriotic Front, the incoming political party, DPP, the presidents appoint Secretary Generals, and it is up to us to decide whether those Secretary Generals will be part and parcel of the leaders appearing as office bearers or not. We have been having elections since 1991. We have never had problems with adoption of candidates. The Americans say if it is not broken, don't fix it. If the system is working, don't change it. It's not broken, don't fix it. Maintain the status quo as prescribed in the Electoral Process Act number 36, number 35 of 2016. Allow the dual authentication of political parties as agreed by themselves that the president of the political party and the Secretary General of the political party internally can decide who will be the signatory to an adoption certificate. And leave it at that. Don't go to issues that don't have anything to do with your mandate as prescribed in there. Leave it there. We don't want a situation where the elections are here and the Secretary General has been booked in Dubai. And he's not signing because he's one of the people that are working with those that are killing our democracy. No, so leave it. It's not broken. Number two, and I'll be finishing very soon, is the issue of, I know the Electoral Commission of Zambia is worried. We have political parties who have multiple Secretary Generals and multiple presidents. Please leave it to political parties. It's not your job. You will deal with that. The second one is the removal of the official mark on the ballot papers. The Democratic Progressive Party DPP strongly objects the proposed removal of the official mark on the ballot papers. And we submit that this amendment poses a serious threat and unnecessary risk to electoral integrity and public confidence. Article 46 of the Constitution of Zambia guarantees citizens' participation, the right to vote in a free and fair election. This right necessarily encompasses the existence of effective, verifiable safeguards that protects the authenticity and integrity of the ballot paper. The official mark on the ballot paper constitutes a critical electoral safeguard that directs support of the realization of the constitutional right. Elections are a serious process. It is not just the voting that matters. It's that the votes must be counted and the votes must be pronounced as cast. If you do not have an official mark that authenticates that this is a ballot paper, how do we know we are going to end up with ballot papers from Mateo? We are going to end up with ballot papers from Chikwika. We are going to end up with ballot papers from Namshake. The official mark authenticates ballot papers issued by the Electoral Commission of Zambia and prevents the introduction of counterfeit or unauthorized ballots, and provides polling agents, electoral observers, and our courts with an objective means of verification. If you are, for any sake, if you go to court and you say these ballots were stuffed, these boxes were stuffed with ballot papers, how are the courts going to differentiate between the genuine, authentic SSL ballot and the one which has been created in Namibia? How are they going to differentiate if there is no mark to differentiate that? Electoral legitimacy is derived not only from declared results, but also from public confidence in the process by which those results are achieved. In a competitive electoral environment, the official mark reassures voters and stakeholders that ballots issued are genuine and that the ballots counted are those issued by the Electoral Commission of Zambia. While the bill places reliance on hand marking of voters and administrative controls, these measures are inherently dependent on human compliance and discretion and do not provide the same level of objective and verifiable protection in a ballot security feature. And you can, Electoral Commission of Zambia, will be conducting elections. Go to Kenya, Zimbabwe, Botswana, the entire SADC region, the entire African Union. This is the minimum benchmark. You can't remove it. Even personal documents even personal documents like a passport has authenticated official marks that show this is a real, genuine passport. So in conclusion, I want to say this. You as Electoral Commission of Zambia have a mammoth task to keep the peace, the tranquility, and development of this country. Do not do anything that undermines the integrity of the election. Do not do anything that undermines the peace that this country has enjoyed. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we have a word for